A man pushes the janitor and says, "Can't you see? I'm doing national level training." He lifts weights. His girlfriend says, "You are the best. No one is like you." The man says, "Did you see that? This place is only for men, and you're here doing cleaning." The janitor replies, "Can I just move the weights to the side so I can clean?" The man says, "You think you can even move these weights?" The girlfriend says, "He looks like a useless guy." The man says, "So why don't we compete with each other? The bet will be $500. What do you say? Whoever lifts more weight will win." The janitor says, "I don't have that much money. Who would give me $500? The man says, "Someone give this useless guy $500 so he can bet with me." A woman nearby comes forward to help and says, "I'll pay the money for him." The janitor says, "Thank you so much. You trusted me." The man says, "Hey, beautiful lady, don't waste your money. Go spend it on your looks." The girlfriend gets angry and says, "How can you call another girl beautiful when I'm right here?" The man says, "I was just trying to make her understand." The man says, "You seem sad after hearing about the bet. Why don't we double it?" The woman says, "I believe in him." When the janitor reaches out to accept the challenge, the man pulls his hand back. The man says, "You are way too proud of yourself. Why don't we make this more interesting? Let's triple the money and triple the weight." The woman says, "Enough talking. Let's begin lifting the weight." The man says, "I want to see disappointment on your faces." The woman says, "Don't worry. I believe you can shut this arrogant man's mouth." The man says, "Hurry up and start the competition." As the janitor starts putting weights on the bar, the man says, "Hurry up. I don't have all day." The man lifts the weight and completes his set. When the janitor starts to lift, the man stops him. The man says, "Why don't we increase the weight and the bet amount even more?" The woman says, "That's not fair." The man says, "You really like interfering in others' matters, so now this must be done." The man asks his girlfriend for the car keys. The girlfriend says, "I won't give you the keys." The man says, "Don't take it the wrong way. They'll pay for it. This woman is rich. Give me the keys or I'll be embarrassed." The girlfriend says, "I'm sure you'll win," and hands over the car keys. The man says, "Now the car is also part of the bet." The woman says, "Deal." The man says, "I don't like such an easy win." The janitor loads weights onto the rod. The man says, "You go first." The janitor lifts the weight and easily completes his set. The janitor says, "Shall we increase the weight more?" The man turns to his girlfriend and says, "Babe, I didn't know he could lift this much weight." The girlfriend says, "What do we do now? My car, my money, we've lost everything." The janitor takes off his janitor uniform. The man says, "I didn't know you were training at an international level. Please don't take my car. I'll give you the money." The janitor says, "Listen to me. Never judge anyone without knowing them. And about the car, you lost the bet." The janitor says, "How about this? I give you your car back, but for 1 year you clean this place. That's a fair deal." The man says, "I accept. I'll pay the money too, and I'll clean this place for a year." When the man shakes hands with the janitor squeezes it tightly. The janitor says, "Sorry, sometimes I don't realize my own strength." The janitor turns to the woman and says, "Thank you so much. You believed in me and supported me." The woman says, "I knew you would win. This was the best bet of my life, and you deserved it." If you like the video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel.